This is Bob Anderson from Factory Direct Modulars, and I want to do a quick industry update and just to kind of get some people up to speed on some things going on here and what's going on in the industry and across the board and stuff like that. One thing that I want to touch on, that it's got to be something about just after 5 p.m. because let me give some background. I think I mentioned something about this in my last video, but on election day, the lumber index for futures market was at a mark of $536 for so many linear feet of board. As of today, right now, it's at $984, the same futures market, which means it's up 84% since the election. I don't know what was the trigger, to be honest with you, that because it was at 668 on November 19th. So from November 19th to now, I guess the inauguration being over and everybody realizing that, well, hell, it was going to go to hell. So anyways, there you go. So what does that mean? Well, I'm going to tell you what it means. It means at 5:04 yesterday evening, just like I predicted, we got another price increase that came across my email from the national home builder that I used to work for years ago. And I'm just assuming that sometime between now and the next day or two, I'm going to receive the same announcements from the other factories that I actually deal with on a day-to-day basis. I don't know that as of right this minute, but that's what I'm anticipating. Yeah, I mean, an industry whose predominant expense other than labor is lumber can't sustain an 84% increase in lumber costs. 84%. I did the math. Can't sustain that. It's just not possible. I don't even know what to say. So anyways, I will say this. I don't know if a lot of customers have been anticipating this problem with the lumber index or the government or whatever, but since January 1st, this is only February 16th, so since January 1st to February 16th, which we're at right now, we as an entity have started and or ordered 14 houses, and I've got a 15th one to do right now to order. 14 houses. That's what, a month and a half? I mean, that's a little out of control. A little out of control. It's been literally crazy, and I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more to do between now and easily March 15th. Yeah, between now and March 15th, easily 6 more to do. So I thought I would at least give one positive side to this message, if you want to hear it, and it's from us. I'm going to give you a couple, actually, to be honest with you. The first one is going to be, once again, my cardboard box. When things are down, you got to at least look for some shining light, and I'm going to give you one shining light. Of these 15 customers right here that I've started their projects and or ordered their houses in the last month and a half, I have discussed with every single one of them that has talked to a competitor, and I have had them just give me, after I'm done telling them what it's going to cost to build a house with me, I've had them disclose to me what somebody else was going to build the same house for. And the least expensive one of all of them is a small house that I'm doing towards eastern North Carolina, And that customer, exact same house. He was going to get the exact same house with a builder down there, and he said it was $15,000. On the lighter side of things, though, the lender that I referred him to, that was not the lender that the other builder was going to use, is actually saving him probably another $8,000 or so. So hey, um, I know more about lenders than I do about houses in a lot of cases, by the way, just in case you guys may not know that. But some of you know that because you've known me a long time. Anyways, so what I thought I'd do is I'd say, well, okay, in 2021, the savings so far as of February 16th, if the lowest one that of the people I spoke to was $15,000, that little house I'm doing down towards the coast on a piece of property, customer already owns his land. If that one was $15,000, I know from a couple of these consumers that the numbers are more around $40,000. Okay, so we could say that the houses range from a $15,000 savings to a $40,000 savings versus doing your big box retailer, which means that me sitting here functioning in this entity has helped save the consumers of the Mid-Atlantic region of the United States anywhere from $225,000 to $600,000 in just a month and a half. So I'm going to give you at least a piece of positive. The prices may keep going up, and I can't even remember the prices on my website anymore, but I do know this. Okay, so our entity here is doing all the things that we set out to do from the beginning, which is provide a good quality product at a reasonable price and save people real dollars. I mean, anywhere in between there is roughly $400,000 on 15 customers in a month and a half. In a month and a half. Now, is that sustainable? Is that sustainable? No, because I'll be in a loony bin. I'll be literally in a loony bin if I have to write 15 more contracts in the next 45 days. But that being said, I got two more good pieces of news, and then I'm gonna wrap this message up. I think one is that I have hired somebody from my past to come and work with me. And this is great news for everybody. Everybody that's either an existing customer or going to be a future customer, she's going to help me handle all this paperwork and help with the bids and help with the draw requests and help with the permitting, and her industry knowledge goes back many years. So she'll be starting, I'll be doing an introductory video with her, but she'll be starting here either March 1st to March 15th, somewhere in there. I got to get all that coordinated. So I'm going to have a full-time assistant to help handle, so I can spend more time dealing with the consumers. I have consumers that contact me all the time, and I just don't have the time right now really to work on their specs. These 15 customers right here, I can tell you where these 15 customers came from. They watched my videos, they read, they went through my website, and they literally called me and say, hey, this is what I want, this is what features I want. I read it off your spec sheet on your website. What do I got to do to order a house? I mean, because those are the people I've had time for. If you think about it, 15 houses, 15 houses is not possible for one person unless my consumers are actually helping me, if you think about it. Of these 15 customers, 1, 2, 3, 3 of them are cash. Yeah, 3 of them are cash customers. I've got 2 more cash customers to work on. And then, anyways, and so that's the deal there. Where are the prices going? I have no idea. I still have a couple houses that haven't even been adjusted from the last price increase. And part of that, and the reason that hasn't been adjusted, just so you understand, if you remember, I mentioned in the past, there's going to be some changes in some of the specs on these houses. Well, some of the houses on my website, the standards have been changed. Instead of having a 512 roof pitch standard, they're going to be 712 now. Instead of having a certain appliance package, they're going to have another one. And I just haven't even gone in. I haven't even had time to go into the website, make those changes, and change the standards on that house to change the price that corresponds with it. Because obviously those things are not free. That's like a $5,000 impact on some of those houses. I also haven't had time to even, if you remember, I talked about in January that I was going to be adding some more floor plans and things like that. And I've got my other website, Factory Direct Modulars, that I haven't even been able to work on it. So I just linked it right into wholesalemodulars.net. So I've got a lot of things to do. So this person that's going to come and work with me, she can't get here any sooner. She can't get here soon enough because I really have some dynamic floor plans to be putting out on Factory Direct Modulars .net website when I get that thing up and running. I mean, some really dynamic floor plans that I'm excited and are going to carry us, further into the future. Still, our leading houses, of course, are the preferred series. Jesus, of these 15 houses, 1, 2, 3. There's my phone ringing again. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them are preferred series. So 50% plus of the houses I'm even building are straight out of that preferred series. But anyways, I thought I'd just do this message, get it across to you guys, and when I get the newest update on prices that I'm anticipating to hit my email any day now, I'll be trying to get them onto the website. But at least know that this is what we are doing. This is what is going on in the market. I'll talk to you later. Thank you.